I always remember the day at camp when Holly was praying over you to go into ministry. And I looked at you and I knew it at that time that you were the woman I wanted to marry. Shortly after, we started dating, and here we are today. You were my first ever girlfriend, the first person I held hands with. You were my first kiss, the first girl I took home to meet my parents, and my first love. There is no one in my past that you will ever compare to or compete with, and I promise there will never be anyone in the future for you to compare to or compete with. I always put your needs above my own. I promise to protect you and take care of you. I promise to be the spiritual head of the home and lead you and our future family towards Jesus at all times. I promise to never stop loving you. There's so much more I could say about you, but I'm so grateful that God has given you to me. Every time I see you, I'm filled with joy, and there is no one I would rather spend my life with. You are my best friend and the love of my life. I'm so excited for the adventures we will go on, the memories we will make, life that we get to live together. Today is just the start of our forever.
My comfort, my home. I can't believe that today is here. The day that I've prayed about and dreamed about for years. You have succeeded all of my hopes and dreams for a husband. You are home to me, the place I feel the safest. God has blessed me truly with the most genuine, caring, protective, ministry-minded man. You are and will continue to be the first person I want to tell about good and bad news, and the only one I'm content in doing nothing with. From this day forward, I promise to love you deeply, show you honor, serve the Lord with you, rejoice in hope, be patient in affliction, and persistent in prayer over us as it talks about in Romans 12. I promise to wipe your tears away, especially if the Vikings lose, of course. And to be with you in your happy place as your cart girl when you play golf. And maybe even beat you one day, hopefully. I will one day, I promise you. But truly, as I stand here today, I give my life to you through all the places it takes us. Our forever starts now, and I couldn't be more excited to spend my whole life with you. Here is to our forever and always kind of love. I love you.
Well, I can't believe this day's here. As you could see, it's bittersweet for Aaliyah's mother and I, but we couldn't ask for a better man for Aaliyah to just pursue God with and embark on this journey we all call married life. Married life's the bomb. So, funny story, Aaliyah went through a stage where she was afraid of elevators. So every time we went on a vacation or anywhere with an elevator, she would have me carry her up the flights of stairs to meet the rest of the family at the hotel room. I finally told Mindy, will you just please start booking the rooms on the first floor, even if it meant costing more. I guess that's my way of telling Nevin she could be bossy and expensive sometimes. But as you already know, Nevin, she's worth it because she's one of a kind.
But I will never forget, January 11th, we went in on the 10th to Poudre Valley Hospital. Christy was getting ready. It happened early that morning on the 11th. We made the call over to the house where Grandma and Grandpa were watching our 3.5-year-old crazy son, and we said, "You've got a brother." All I could hear was the phone dropping. This was when phones weren't cell phones. They were actually on cords and other obstacles like that. Phone dropped, and all you could hear was, "It's Brother Day." And a new holiday in the Olsen tradition was started, called Brother Day. And then I heard the doors of Poudre Valley Hospital slam open, and I heard some young voice screaming down the hallways, "It's Brother Day!" And Owen had his brother. And now every birthday we share gifts for both of them because it is Brother's Day, and it's what makes life more valuable than anything is passing it on to those two boys. And I've always told my sons that I'm not perfect, and I'm not the smartest man in the world either, but you're going to be better than me, and you are going to be better than me. And I can stand here and look anybody in the eye and say my two boys have done what I wanted them to do, and to be better than me and to treat people as good as you can. And if you don't know Nevin, you really need to meet Nevin because he is a special young man.
Aaliyah, let me start off with you because I probably know you better, sorry guys, than anybody in this room. You're silly, you're definitely weird at times. You're bossy, and they call me the bossy one. You're sensitive, and that's why I have to be sassy, or else we would both get pushed around. But most of all of these things is what you make you so special to my heart. You're my built-in best friend. It's been so beautiful to watch you fall in love with Nevin and to get to know Nevin. Nevin, you're the complete opposite of my sister. You're competitive and don't put up with much, besides the sensitive part. And you're kind and tender to her heart. You lead her to the Lord, and that's why you two make such a beautiful couple. Now that you guys are married, I look forward to making all new memories and laughing so hard we can't breathe, crying, yelling when you're trying to cheer on the Vikings and they lose. And do all of those things with you two, and hopefully not too long before nieces and nephews. But you guys are about to go on your honeymoon, and I'm not worried about it.
Now, when Nevin first decided who he wanted to be his best man, he asked the smartest man he knew. Well, he said no. He then gathered the courage to ask the most handsome man he knew. He said no too. Finally, after scraping the bottom of the barrel, he decided to ask the funniest man he knew. And well, after being asked 3 times, how could I say no? For a grown man who looks 13, there's really only 2 possible professions. youth pastor or manager of your local Chuck E. Cheese. And, well, Chuck E. Cheese wasn't hiring. So the day Brenny called you out changed your whole mindset of what you could do for God's kingdom. And it puts you on the path to becoming the man that you are today. The path that brought you to Bible school, brought you back home to become the pastor of the youth group we both grew up in, and the path that led you to the woman you married today.